It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Merry Christmas. Welcome to Retro 70s Kid. I'm going to give you a room tour of my Christmas decorations for 2020. We're starting on the lanai. And it's very warm. We have somebody in the seat. Hi, Roberto.
Hello.
We've got the new setting, decorations, lights. Outside's a tropical Christmas, I guess you could say, subtropical. My beautiful water feature. I don't want my shadow to get in the way. Very feng shui. You've got to have running water near the front door, apparently. And the wreath I made last year, nothing very special. Come through. And on the left, we've just got this little. I do little vignettes, little scenes. And this is to showcase my vintage 60s Santa face. And that's a vintage wooden rocking horse. And the little Christmas mice are vintage. The little carousel. And the little elf on a shelf. We'll be talking about him a little bit later. And the staircase garland. Now I made this beautiful bow, can you believe it? Now, you can do it too. There are plenty of tutorials on YouTube to make many bows, and it's very, very simple. And today, this year's theme is it's just basically the copper tree that I had last year, the copper tinsel tree, with gold and bronze and chocolate and all those lovely autumn gold tones. But I've included this year velour burgundy and just a touch of red. And I've added these birds anew this year. The beautiful burgundy velvet and these birds. And the snowflakes I got at a car boot. And we've just got this little vignette here of Santa. It's very simple, simply lit. And just, I like doing vases of displays, floral displays, Christmas displays with velvet burgundy palm leaves. Are they palm leaves? Then just the little vignette on the table. I had that pretty much the same as last year, but it's nice and simple. And going into the kitchen, just the kitchenette. We've just got I do on top of the fridge every year. It's very simple. Just some lights, battery lights, which are actually running low. And the kitchen window, which is a lot less than it was last year and the year before. They're my cookie jars. I've had one breakage. I broke a cookie jar this year. The wind blew it off the shelf. Well, off the windowsill. And going over to the corner, very similar to last year, but when you get closer, it is actually different. I've got my pixies flying, different snowflakes on the wall. I love these. And vintage elf. It's weird. And I've added these lovely ferns this year. Vintage baubles and excuse me. It does make me sound music, but it's annoying. And over to my beautiful 1968 bar, which I feature every year. This year I've got a different tree, the gold glitter tree with a smaller one next to it. And on this I've incorporated the red and a lot of the colours because these are special and a lot of them are vintage. A lot of them are glass. These beautiful birds are new. All the birds are new this year. And I did have some of them in the tree, but they kind of get lost in the tree. So a lot of these they're very old. And I have to point out, that's from Buckingham Palace. Look at the bling on that. And this Santa, beautiful Santa's from Macy's, New York. As is, where's the other thing? Oh, this. Can you get through there? That's from Macy's, New York. And there's another thing from Macy's, New York. Where is it? Oh, I have to show you this. See this dirty little crushed, sad little honeycomb snowman? This is from when I was like 1 or 2, so it was like 1967 or 68. And I was crawling and my little hands grabbed it off the tree and squeezed it. Look, my hands fit even though they're bigger. And it's been like that ever since, and I've never been able to throw it out. And he's lost his little red nose now, but that's very special. That's very old. And that little angel's from the 60s. They quite has that 60s look. These aren't vintage, but they were very expensive when I bought them. They're lovely. Oh, this one lights up. I forgot to turn it on. And you can't even tell. No, you can't even tell. Batteries must be running low. These beautiful mirrored stars. They're from the 80s, about 85, when I first bought all my beautiful decorations way back then. That's from the 70s, that's from the 70s. Yeah, a lot of them are quite old. And then you've got this beautiful crystal reindeer. I love this with the bling, the jewels, and it looks like ice. So with the crystals and the beautiful glass reindeer and the beautiful tree at the back, glowing through, shining off everything. Looks amazing. And this decoration here, that's a corsage, and that's from the 60s as well. And these little tiny fairies are from the 60s. And we're going to head over almost to the... Oh, we'll show you the table first. The little center table display with Christmas candy. And I only ever use this at Christmas time. It's solid silver, it's beautiful, it's a deer reindeer. So this kind of has a reindeer theme, because I love this little jar with the reindeer on top as well. Candy cane, anybody? Assorted flavours. And another display here with my Flushing. I didn't really have anywhere to put a little village, so I've just got my houses almost in a high rise. That's what the high rises in Surfers Paradise look like at night, with all their balconies decorated. And the vintage blow mould snowman, which every year I go to light it up, I'm surprised it works. And oh yeah, just the glass reindeer and sleigh with a bit of bling and glitter on it. Across to the garland underneath the television, and the this is a glass. All these little leaves are glass. And I love these big baubles. I've had those for years. And the piece de resistance. My tree, isn't it beautiful? Very similar to last year, but I've added more picks to it. And I've added the burgundy, which you can't probably tell in this light, but there are burgundy velvet baubles on here as well. But it's a very special tree. There are a few cute little new birds on here, but they kind of blend in. There's a vintage star on top. Oh, that looks amazing on camera. Sorry, I'm just having a look. And you know, if you think you're not good at decorating trees, just get on YouTube. There's plenty to look at and teach you and tell you what to do. But you get better with age. Every year you just get better and better with what you do. Some years things don't work, some years you excel, and you just learn from it. And I've been doing trees for many years now, and I never just do one tree, I do multiple trees. Like coming up, I've done another house, which you'll see in Surface Paradise. So we'll show you that. It's only very quick, but I decorated a palm tree, which is very fitting for this climate. And so I hope you enjoyed that. So that's everything. Oh, no. There's prezzies under the tree. This is new. I love this. Bauble. Light up. And the pixies are new. Getting tangled in the lights amongst the presents. There's another pixie over here as well. Lounging on his back. So that's pretty much Christmas at my place this year. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't go away, because coming up I'm going to do a little big gym show. I've got a few extras to show you. So thank you for joining me. Stay watching. I'll be back in just a sec. I'm back. I'm a little bit flustered. We've been rushing trying to get this done because it's really late. Now, I have been extending my big Jim camper collection to try and get it back to what it was originally. Because over the years I have lost pieces as a kid. So this is what I have originally, held up by chopsticks because I'm missing them. So I'll show you what I've got. To start with, I have re-gotten the original box. Now Mum, do you remember back when you threw my box out and I came home from school and found out and cried? I bought a new box and you can't stop me, and it cost me $40 to get it. So that's the box. I finally got it back. That's the front that I originally remember. It's beautiful, that artwork. And showing you the activities. And that's a better one that shows you everything that comes with it. So I'm still missing some stuff, but I found this little haul on eBay, and there's some things I don't need, but some things are very important that I need. So I think that's everything. So now, whoops, I've got the original instructions. They came with all this, so it has all the parts that I need. I'll just flip that over too. I still don't have the boat. I remember the boat only lasted about a week because it was such flimsy plastic, and it split and cracked and sunk, and then I destroyed it. So I've got the original instructions, and I have the original. Could you just put that over on there and replace that? Thank you. Replace that one. That was a replacement. So now I have the original lantern. Thank you, producer. And these very important posts, which I've been missing for years. The chopsticks can now go, filled with blue tack. How tacky is that? Yay! And I have the original fishing line to go with the boat when I get the boat. That's one seat that goes in the back of the boat for when I get the boat. And a shotgun. And a medium-sized pot with a handle, so I don't mind having two. because there's Big Josh and Big Jim there. They're waiting to be fed. And I've got 2 little cups, which I don't actually remember having with the original set. Do they have it here? Let's quickly look. There's no cups with the original set, so they're extras from something. That's fine. Oops. And there's just another little lid for the coffee pot. Or does that fit? No, it doesn't fit there. And I've got another steering wheel, which I don't need, but I've got one anyway. And 2 oars for the boat, which I've really got to get that boat. So that's awesome to have that. Now what I'm missing is I've got to get this flying fox on the string and you can go flying. The boat I've got to get. That's the motorbike stand. I don't have the motorbike, but the motorbike stand came with it. And I always thought it came with 2 sleeping bags because I could have sworn I had 1 sleeping bag that ripped all the way down. But it only says it came with 1, but I swore I got 2. But now I'm very close to having a complete set. So when it's complete, it'll go from being worth about $100 to about $400. So that's what it's all about, even though I have never selling it. So that's Big Jim. And coming up is Elf on a Shelf in just a sec. Elf on a Shelf. You all know about Elf on a Shelf. They've been around for the last few years from what I believe, and I've gotten a couple. And they all come with these incredible, well they don't come with, they're separate. But you can buy dressing gowns, fur coats, there's another fur coat, pajamas. Now, you know what I found out? Guess who they fit? Jamie. This cool leather jacket fit with this guy, that's how they come. And this is the blue pajama top for this, but the pants are a bit too small, but the top fits. It looks like that works well. He could be going boating or anything casual in that top. And if he wanted to, now I know Lee Majors in the 70s probably would have had a male fur jacket because they were pretty big in the 70s. If you had for a status symbol item. So I'm just going to quickly try and fit this on. It is a tight fit. I know I've done it. Come on Steve, you know you want to. Ready to go into Club 54. Oh, it's not. I swear to God. Well, it's probably because I didn't have another shirt on underneath. This is probably going to be fast forward. Yeah, Studio 54 would be a bare chest and a fur coat, and then go upstairs and have a line of Coke. I saw the movie. That's the only reason why I know I saw the movie. If you could read my mind. Look! Now, or he could be going to Mardi Gras. Hey! But look, it fits. Okay, it's short sleeve. But if you're one of these toy collectors that took photos and did photo shoots, $5 to $7 I think that was. And I'm just going to quickly show you Jamie. I love this little vinyl jacket. With a zipper, I might add, which I can't get off. Oh, there we go. Oh, her arms come off. What are you doing to me, girl? Look. There we go. You've really got to go to a salon. Look. Now, if she had a little matching handbag, that's good. That's cute. So, and that does fit Steve. I have put it on him, this nightgown. So, Elf on a Shelf clothes fit Steve and Jamie, so they can now lounge around their inflatable dome house in their pajamas or in their furs or in their nightgowns. So yeah, I thought just a little fun little bit of information for you. So that's it, finally. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful, happy Christmas, as awful things are and have been wherever you are in the world. I know it's just unfathomable what's going on. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But try and have a happy Christmas wherever you are. And regarding 2020, fingers crossed. And I'd like to thank you, all my lovely subscribers, and especially one lovely subscriber who I call my biggest fan, and she has watched every single one of my shows to date, which is 60 something shows now, and her name is Liz Cochran. Hi Liz, thank you so much for your lovely comments and your lovely words. She lives on the Gulf Coast near Pensacola, which is near Florida. So hello to everybody there, and thank you and Merry Christmas.